Today on the channel, we're back at it with another Wrestling Giant series from Latoonie. This time with something extra special as we got the Japanese exclusive edition of Antonio Inoki.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Latoonie Giant series unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we may have the rarest Latoonie figure of all time. Somebody might have to fact check that, Todd McFarlane. But we got a rare boy here. We got the Japanese exclusive Antonio Inoki. But of course, for all your Latoonie needs, not sure about this one anymore, head over to Latoonie.com, pick up your Latoonie figures over there. I believe that's the only place you can purchase them at this point. And you guys know by now, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And what can you say about Antonio Inoki? A lot of people, if you did a worldwide Mount Rushmore, a lot of times people do the Mount Rushmore of wrestling. They usually keep it to the American stuff. You got the Hogans, the Machos, the Warriors, of course, Todd McFarlane. But also, of course, Ric Flair's. You can go on and on for days. But if you do worldwide, I think you have to have Inoki in the conversation. I don't know how you couldn't. He revolutionized the sport over there. Ricky Dozen walked so Antonio could run, something along those lines. But if you know your wrestling history, you know what a big deal he was, especially in the formative years of New Japan Pro Wrestling. Now, personally, I was an All Japan Pro Wrestling guy. I was on Team Baba, I guess, more so because of the Vaders, the Doctor. I guess Vader went both ways. Don't we all, Todd? Yeah, not me, but maybe Todd. Vader, but you had Dr. Death, and of course over there, you had the Kobashis and all that kind of stuff. Anyways, not talking Japanese wrestling, outside of Antonio Inoki is a huge deal. So don't get a lot of figures from him here in 2026. When we get something, it feels a little bit extra special. And I would love to see some more Inoki figures, maybe Mattel one day, or even if Jazzwares want to step up, whatever it may be. But we're going to celebrate the Giant Series Latoonie here today with the Japanese exclusive edition. And we will compare it, and I guess I could grab that right now. I got it right over here. We already did this unboxing a couple months ago. This is the regular US release here in the black trunks. The big difference between these two, obviously the long black tights on this one. So choose your own adventure. This one hard to get as well. This one even harder to get. That's the way the old cookie crumbles. We already unboxed that. Check the video out if you got time. And I'm sure you do. What are you doing? Eating some chips on the couch? Come on, you got time. But let's dive into this one here. Let's dive into it. I'm going to devalue this one. We know it's an expensive figure, but we do it for science around here. Like a young Beekman, like a young Bill Nye, like a young Mr. Wizard. We get it done. Wrestling Giant series up there at the top. What age we got? 18 and up on this one. You 17-year-olds, you're just not ready. You're not ready for Inoki in the trunks. You're just not. Or the tights either, let me tell you. Poster down low. Got the background in blue looking good. Got the figure itself. And on the back, squaring off with somebody we might remember, of course, one Muhammad Ali, using those kicks. Very boring match. If you ever saw that fight, very, very boring. Is what it is. Styles make fights. Stop me if you've heard it before. But unfortunately, these two just didn't want to go at it the way we wanted them to go at it, of course, before my time as well. UPC down in the bottom, looking pretty good. Antonio Inoki. Oh, I hate to do it. I hate to take it off card, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to devalue it right here. You're going to get that pop. You're going to get that seal. The seal of approval. Latoonie style here. And we're diving in. We're diving into Inoki ×2. Got the poster. See you later. Goodbye. Get Inoki over here. We do got that back protector. Like to see that. See you later. Goodbye. Get the big card. Big thick card. Man, paper cut. Oh my gosh. Ouch. See you later. Goodbye. And then we get the Inoki poster here, I would assume. Same poster as last time, I do believe. And we got him squaring off from the back. So it's that back picture we saw. Cool to see that, man. I would love to see a big rubber guy of Muhammad Ali. And I guess you never know. I'm guessing the Muhammad Ali contract is up over there at Mattel. But it wouldn't have been a bad piece of business. I think that could have worked if they wanted to go that direction. Just a little bit too late to get that one done, I do think. But not too late to get Mr. Inoki. We do get that towel accessory. It is removable. I'm glad it's removable. I would have hated it if it was sculpted in around the neck. That would have been pretty darn annoying if you ask me. In the head, I see Inoki. Man, Inoki had an interesting head. His jaw was so defined. It was crazy. Jet black hair. It's younger Antonio Inoki as well. But looking good. You got the ripped up body here. Now, this is interesting because all the other figures that are LJN style from Latoonie have not had articulation. This Inoki has articulation in the arm. So I don't hate that. And it actually sets itself apart. And if you know your LJN history back in the day, they were going to do something like this. It never got past the prototype stage. But I do like this. I would just like to see it consistent in all of them. Either do it with all of them or don't do it with any of them. That's what I would say personally. Or you start another subset series. But let's be honest, Latoonie has a lot of subset series, hard to keep track of as is. I don't know, but I do find this very intriguing here. And I do appreciate them for trying something different that we've never honestly had with the LJN style, at least mass produced here, like this Inoki. But looking good. You got the Fist of Fury on the side. You got the gripping kind of splayed out hand over here. Long black trunks. That is the big difference between these two, as you guys know. You get the big boots going on here. White laces on both of them. White trim down here, pure black down here. So the little differences really matter on things like this. Obviously, no articulation outside of the arms. The head doesn't move, the legs, anything else. It is what it is. And it celebrates Antonio Inoki, this time in tights. Long tights, that is. But there it is, a double dose of Antonio Inoki. Not a bad piece of business. As I said, I think this is the rarest Latoonie figure he has ever released. This one pretty darn hard to get as well. Maybe you can message him and find a way, or you can point you in the right direction. But I have a feeling these are going to be worth a pretty good penny here in the next couple of years, unless he does another rerun of these, which obviously could happen too. But as of right now, very rare figures from a guy we just do not get enough figures of. Would love to see more Inoki figures in the future. Have to imagine, though, his license probably pretty expensive. I don't know. I hear that a lot about the Japanese wrestlers. I know Super 7 talked about New Japan was very difficult to work for because of some of the things they wanted to do and the price they do command. So I don't know, but I don't know where Inoki's estate sits and all that kind of stuff either. So just spitting and talking to clouds really is all I'm doing right now. But it does look very good. Inoki ×2, and I believe the only Inokis I have in my collection. There's the Char Pros back in the day. Character Pros is what they stand for, Todd McFarlane. And I believe that's kind of inspired for this, as we know as well. So, but there it is. Antonio Inoki. Be interested to hear your thoughts on this one. Is it a pickup, a pass, a long game, a no game? Do you even know who Antonio Inoki is? Let me know in the comments down below. If you made it this far, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell, as we got videos every single day and then some. We got even more content for you on Patreon, YouTube channel memberships, your best way to support the channel and all the content it does give. Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com. That is the name of my podcast as well, The Kyle Peterson Show. Join my wife, Angie, and me every single Tuesday wherever podcasts are found with videocast on YouTube. So for Antonio Inoki ×2, Kyle, see you guys all real soon.
Well, are we going to dance or are we going to play?